homework yesterday. You told.
Not given anything.
Okay.
Okay, so today we still continue exploring some more examples of Stream API, right?
It's okay. Okay.
So
Now, Ajay, what is the difference? I know that I think you showed one example in between the class, one example for is int stream or stream
yeah,
int.
yeah.
Is it
So
something that you'll cover later on, or
uh,
is
if needed, we can surely cover. Okay, that's not a problem. Stream
okay?
and same whatever you're doing is stream, same you can do with the int stream. Int stream is specifically designed for integer number manipulation, right? And
Okay,
stream is designed for any kind of types, maybe type
but the
string.
code, but the code is the same.
Same library, same filter, map, reduce, all the things are the same. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Only the
got
data is for a specific integer. If you want a specific
it.
manipulation of float, so you have a float stream, double stream, right? But the
Okay,
concept of stream is the same, which we are doing. Yesterday we do stream of, like, we are doing streaming on the student object, right?
right,
Before just you so code me, you are doing streaming on your string object, right? Similarly, you can do stream on your integer object. You can do,
right,
so all the
right.
functionality the same. So let's
Got it.
today we are going to some different kind of object, not the student, not the stream. I'm going to create one new object, maybe employee. Okay, good. I'm going to create the record employee.
Oh, so we're gonna do something different, or
Yeah,
we're gonna
same
looking.
different types of value, right?
Okay, I see.
So I am creating the em- employee object, right? So
Right,
employee object generally have a employee ID, right?
right,
Integer ID, and employee have a name, okay, name,
right,
and also employee have age, also employee have a salary, very private things,
right,
and also employee belong to some department, okay,
right. Yeah,
department. Anything else? Employee have city on which this living, right?
yeah. City.
Hmm. A string city. Anything we can cover? Employee ID, name, generally age, salary, city. It's okay. If needed, we can later part added, right?
Right.
So now this is the uh, uh, last time also say you can create the class for creating object, or you can create the record idealize. Okay, just like
Okay.
this is the constructor of the employee class, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
That's
this is
the
the
construction. We don't
yeah.
need to put class or anything. It's
This is the
construction.
simple way to create the employee object. Now employee object is ready for you. There is no you going to write any kind of other things like toString method, override equals method, hash code method, get method, set method, right?
Okay. We don't need those things.
Don't need. By default, this is the complete full fledged. Now you can create the employee object, right?
Okay. Okay. It's okay.
This is the simple, concise way to creating your object, yeah, class of employee class,
Right.
department class, any kind of class, any domain account, domain, bank, customer, right? Whatever things you can do, right?
Right.
Just you
Right.
tell me the class name which you want to take, and here what the field you want, right?
Okay. Now we can do like a employee, then the object
Yeah,
name,
let's
method.
do, yes,
Okay. New
employee,
new
yes,
employee.
employee one, okay,
New
employee,
employee. Okay. I
yeah,
understand.
employee one equal to new
New employee.
employee, and here you pass all the details.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If
I
you
see.
not
I
pass,
see.
compiler is not happy. You have to pass ID. Let's key 101 ID, right?
Right.
And
Right.
in name, you have to pass name like Smith. You can pass salary. Let's 45,000. Okay. No,
Right.
age. Let's say 45, and you have a salary. Let's key 34,000.
Right.
Okay, and let's department department. Let's this is the CS department. Okay, and might be city, maybe Delhi or
Yeah.
any different city you can say, right?
Right. Right.
Mm, okay,
Yeah.
any city. Similarly, you have a different kind of employee you can create. Let's create employee one. You can create employee two, right?
Right.
Employee two. Let's Dhaka, DHA, okay?
DHHA. Yeah.
And maybe it work on the IT department.
Right.
Maybe salary is the maybe 25,
That's right.
52. Maybe age would be the
Mm.
32. Name would be any name and be
John or
Don. Okay, or employee ID one. In this way, these data generally we can get from the database from the Excel, right? But for
but,
whenever you are going
but
to
don't you just add like a new employee, then comma, then again new employee?
similarly, you can do the same as well. Okay. Yes, you
Okay.
can do. Whatever you're doing, asking, same you can also do.
Okay. Okay. Mm. I see.
Just I'm creating multiple people, multiple place.
With multiple object.
Yes. Here creating a multiple employee.
Yeah.
Each employee have a different kind of personal fields, right?
Right.
Uh, might be in the same city, multiple people can exist, right?
Yeah.
So intention is that just create couple of objects so that we can just ask questions and try to address the problem, right?
That's right.
Maybe this is the finance department. Okay. So let one more six. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, six employee. And other department, maybe general.
Right.
Hmm. Right. So any kind of city name, any department, different people can works, right?
Right.
So now these are the independent object we created. Okay, but I want to maybe collections, maybe stream. So we have to put in the like a stream of or array list or set, whatever we can create collection, right? So here let's
That's
say
right.
I'm going to create a collection list, and here a list of employee I want, right?
Right.
Employee list. Here I can say new array list. Okay.
At least, yeah.
You can even say list of operators, and now here employee list you have to add employee one. Okay, employee two, employee three, right?
Okay. But you
Okay.
need to put add, no?
Yes, need without do cannot do.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
this is basic things, right? Anyway, we can do collection different way, right? This
Right.
is two, this is the three. This is the 4, this is the 5, and one more, this is the 6.
Right.
In this way, we can create a collection, right? This is the one way. List of, anyway, lots of approach we can discuss, right? Right, we can create,
Right.
right? Just
N-
look the,
Now the collection is ready.
now we have a now collection means ki now we have a uh, not we have a, this is the one object, one collections object that have a group of employee one, 6 employee have collected, right? Till now.
Right.
Now our
Yeah.
data is ready. Even you can write in here, or similarly you can write in the separate class. This is right. Whatever
Right.
things like a study we get from different. So now here let's just print all the value, right? I want to just say, hey, stream. Just I want to print all the things. If you want to print all the value, just use the list have a method, collection have a method for each, and just you pass your system dot out and method reference println. So in this way, we can print all the element name, right?
Right.
It should works. Let's compile the code. No, it's not working. They are well working the last class.
Yeah, it's
Now,
working.
now
No?
it's working. And now we have a these are the employee and these are department, right? It's good.
Mm.
So here lots of question I can ask. I can ask. Okay. Maybe I want to all the employee who living in the USA, right? Maybe ask
Right.
question, right? I want give me the employee name who is living in USA, right?
Right.
I'll do. I don't want all the employee, right? I want only those employee who live in USA.
Right.
So that's basic things like we have option, we can just stream them and just because here now
Right.
notice we have a list of 6 employee, right?
Right.
List of means multiple employee. Here I don't want all, right? I want some subset of data which is the specific to the city, specific USA, right? USA have a 1 person, 2 person, maybe 3 person or no person, right? Possibility, right?
Right. Yeah.
Might be I'm asking, demanding the hey, give me the list of all the employee who live in the Toronto. But in our existing data set, there is no people that live in the Toronto, right? So might be
Right.
not getting any data. The possibility we sometime get data, sometime not data. Depend upon the your request, right? What is the request you want to serve? Correct. So here our first request. Let's say I want to all the employee who living in this USA only, right? So yeah, first let's how to do.
Math.
So we have to need to filter here because I don't want to all. That means we have to filter out something, right? Which
Yeah.
are not. I am going to read all the employee data and checking city. City is Delhi, leave it. I don't want. City is Dhaka, leave it. Don't want. City is USA. Yes, I am interested. I am interested. I am interested. This is not interested. Means in how I am going to read all the data, and in those data I am going to look the city, and according to the city I am going to filter out,
Right.
right?
Okay.
So here say I am going to filter out whatever the employee dot get city, employee dot city, right? And city
Equal
dot
to
equal, let's say USA, right?
US. Yeah.
And after that I
Uh,
want to might be one employee, a two employee, a 10 employee, I don't know, right?
right.
So I am going to just say, give me the list, okay? List of employee,
Right.
okay? So here your uh, employee list, okay? Employee list by city, right? Employee list of USA city, right?
Right.
You can give the variable name logic, right? And here print out. So in this is the way where we are ask question. I want to only all the employee who are leaving the USA. Oh, this is the spelling galat, right? Not so while the preparing data, I am written the wrong data, right?
That's correct. It's spelling.
Yeah, mistakes. US, oh, USA. Okay.
Yeah, now it's good. Yeah.
So here I have print just line demarcation, right?
Right.
And just again print demarcation. Here I am printing the all the your USA employee for all printing, just right?
That's right.
So here I am getting only those employee which live in a specific city, right? Is it clear?
Clear now. Yeah.
And here I am not interested to complete employee object. I want interested only name, right? I don't want all the detail like ID, age, salary. Might be this is the sophisticated data, so I'm not interested to return all the value. I'm only interested. You want to the name of employee? I'm giving the only name, right? I don't. I want you can give me the all the employee which belong to the USA city, but I want not. I'm not interested to show all the information to you, right? So I am only interested for the employee name, right?
Right.
The whole give.
Okay. So to list will send the whole list.
Yeah.
So if we say uh,
I will do.
um,
So
map, we
let's
need to
think.
use map.
Let's think. We have an employee list. I trade
Right.
them and say ki, surely first filter out the city name is employee, right?
That's right. Yeah.
City name is the name equals
So,
USA. This is required because question is that USA. And after that they return because filter is written the employee object. So now here say ki map them. Map means just transform from employee object I want to convert to the string, right?
that's right.
So whenever I map them, so whatever the employee, just give me the employee name.
Employee name. That's right.
And
And that will
that's
be sequential. After
y-
they compile the first line, then the
yes,
second line. Okay.
right,
Then to list. Okay.
right. Now you are getting the list of employee list of employee name only, not the list complete employee name only, right?
Right.
Employee name of USA city, and here just print them. Here I am going to print the only name, right?
That's right.
So in this way, you are filtering, and after that we are converting. I want just select like a only name, right? So I'm interested only
Right.
name, so I read the only name. Okay. So I'm only interested in name, then we can only return the name, right?
That's right. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Any next question? What do you think?
Okay. So we only return name
Hmm.
in the map. So and to list will send the name only.
Name only, right?
Okay.
So let's today we are going to learn one more method. Till now not started. Let's here I want you can say all the employee of the specific department like, but here I have only interested the name, but I want to city as well as city and name both. What here the output
Okay. So
look
how do
like.
you send two
Hmm,
table like two method?
yes, here I'm saying here we are able to filter out uh, get only the names which are the USA city. But I want look like here city name as well as. If I'm reading this, I'm not clear. Ki this employee name is belong to which city, right? So could be output like this is the city USA, right? USA, and these
That's
the
right.
three people. These three people, right?
That's right.
That's look good. So how will do?
I have a suggestion.
Yes,
Can we add ampersand on map and put city?
yes, this is the one way. This is the one way, right? You can do here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. But if you let's do, then what the difference is? Let's do. And no, just I'm saying, yeah, here it would be look like here till now same, right?
that's right.
Here same, and you are trying to say here I can do like tell me what are saying
Dot in the inside the bracket and person and sign m.
here
Yeah, no, no, and
out.
um, and ampersand like and.
This is
Yeah,
and
double
double end operator. Or what you want to what name and
e dot city.
dot city like this way?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
will not works. It will not works. Okay.
mhm.
So let something differently. So be carefully. Uh, look the first your output, then think. Yeah. So notice this is the complete or employee list. Here you want look like kind of a city. This is the one city, USA, right?
Right.
USA. And here I want the list of, you can say, employee name which living. Look like this is the one kind of a map. That map contain a key like your city, right? And value like a list of your name, right? So I'm asking, look like we are creating a data structure map here. Map containing your key name, the city name, USA, and corresponding list of your employee name,
It makes sense.
right? Is it clear? So
It's
let's
clear now.
understand how we can build a map. I want this is the all the kind of a simple data, right? This is all simple data. So here I want make one map, one map, one map that contain the unique city name, okay? City USA, Delhi, China, whatever city, and corresponding employee, okay? Corresponding
Right.
employee. So employee might be in one city can have one employee, but
Right.
might be one city can have a multiple employee, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So surely here can be list, right? Here is the your city name string, but here value not the only one value can be collection of value, right?
That's right.
So let's
Yeah.
think. So here how our but here it's good till now good. Uh, we are able to stream, okay, stream employee and filter here. I don't want to filter till now here. I'm simply going to use the different method which I'm explaining. Collect, okay. I am going to collect, okay.
Correct. Yeah.
I am going to just use collect, and here I am going to use saying here our JVM, here our runtime system. Can you do for me? I want to make a complete map of, yeah, you can say group by, you can say simply database perspective. I want to group by this record, put all record by the city name or department wise, right? I want to group, the group. So here say this is the one function GRO grouping by,
Yeah.
1 minute, uh, collector dot grouping by. I'm going to use this function, one more function, and grouping by means here I want to group by which? Group by city name. So I am saying ki our employee class have a city. Just group by them, right?
Okay.
Just I'm not going to do anything. Just I am say, hey compiler, you do for me. I want to all the record just group by city.
Okay. So
Just let's print the output, right? What they say, right? Simply I am say all the data, but I am to just group by city, nothing else.
no,
You can ask,
do you need to add the word comparator?
no, I'm just not doing anything. Just listen. I am just trying to print in this here, okay, in output. So let's look what here we are just saying, ki, hey, this is our collections of object. I am saying ki just streaming, and after that then collect him, and all the data there. There is no filter, no map, right? No filter, no map. I am saying just collect means ki all data collect, and how to collect, not just return to list, right? Before that we generally say collection dot to list, right? But here I'm saying before converting, just group all the object either city wise. So let's look. Okay, we have to put semicolon, right?
Yeah.
So this is the one new things we are going to explore. Now notice here I am dating Delhi. Delhi have a one employee, right? Notice USA. USA have a this multiple employee, right?
Right.
So let's look output in the uh, look like dot for each. Just print the new line, not just here right now. Just I am just here print here. Okay. So new line would be good, right? System dot out println, right?
Right.
In new line they print and look. Already have what say print ambiguous. What say println this semicolon. Here say print ln is ambiguous. Both print ln and print boolean match. Oh, okay. So here let's look output in the variable, right? So now this is your output.
Right.
So notice whenever you say group by city, the by default city become your key, and corresponding employee become your list of employee. Might be one employee, might be two employee, right?
Right.
And now just you print out map. So same line printed here. Just so here collect we have a daily, and let's make a loop different way. You know ki how to how to read the map using this for loop, right?
That's right.
Where let's temp and colon this. No, no, this is the concept to iterate the list and collection, not the map, right? You notice map have a function. First, you have to say, let me the map name, right? It would be good, right? Map of city map. Okay, I am created the map by city. Okay, and here's a city map dot get all keys, right? Get
Right.
get key set. Oh yes, key set, right? We
Right.
are getting all key set, and now you can say for here say where uh, your temporary and variable, right? And now we have a collection, right? Here you can say all the key value, and then just print here s out right now. So here, what we can print? Let's first print all the. If you notice, we can print all the unique key. Key what the here city name. Okay. Uh, so here you notice I am printing all the city, right?
Right.
But corresponding this city, I want the corresponding the employee, right? So here say plus this is the key, and here say here your map dot get and pass your this city. Let's take in a variable would be good, right? Here name give the your city name, right? City name. Here say uh, hey map, give me the value of this city, whatever the city name, right? City name. Then you can find the corresponding city list of employees, right?
Right.
So, and now you can write this way. Here your city name equal to city name, right? And plus corresponding plus mm, plus corresponding your employees, multiple employees, right? And this is your employees. So you get those uh, corresponding each node uh, city name. It would be good, just don't write this word city name would be the city name, and just corresponding employees, right? Thus arrow.
Right.
Readability would be good, right? Simply. Okay. So in this way, whatever objective in the Delhi, these are the employees living, right? And the USA, notice USA have a employee. This is the one employee, and employee another, right?
Right.
And employee other. So these are the list of employee, right?
Right.
And similarly, China have a one and Dhaka have a one.
Right.
So in this way, I am interested to, but I'm not interested to complete employee detail. Just I want to name right here.
Right.
The by default they return the complete employee, right? But I'm more interested to just give me the count. Not interested. I want to just let's first count in this Delhi how much employee, right? In USA how much employee? Here how much employee, right? That's good. First thing. So let's think again. Uh, uh, any question till now? Okay. So let's. I am interested here. Stream and say just collect. Oh no, collect. Just collect and grouping by. I am saying ki employee by city, and second parameter I say count. Just counting. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they return the count corresponding. If you note here, they give me similarly, like here, similarly look you can print like this way for loop map. You can they return the map. So this is the collect. Here you can say collect and collect, right?
Yeah.
And now they could be option. You can just remove this and just say here. Okay. So in this way, just I'm printing line by line. This is our collect by city name. Okay, collect by city name. Collect by city name. So in this way, what city and corresponding counting means in this city how many number of employee, right?
That's right.
Let's check. So notice I'm getting in this city have one employee, three employee, one, right? Let's add some more data here, like one more data in the Let's China, right? Some more data, one more, right? So that we can get double different count, right? Employee
Right.
7 and 6. That's 61. That 30 78, and just general department and the same city, right? And I have to add in the list, right?
Right.
So in this way, we are able to figure out the particular city, the number of employee, right here. In this two employee, in this three, in this one, this is two, right? I am interested. Just give me the name as well as, not the only count, right? I want the name here, not the
Right.
count. Might be case, right? I am interested to looking who is these three, right? Who is these two persons? What is the name, right?
That's right.
Before we can see all the employee object, right here. Here we know, but I'm not interested to more read all the value, right? I'm only interested the name part.
That's right. Yeah.
Then how'll do? Let's explore, right? So similarly, again, we are going to do. Now we have employee list, right? Now we have employee list. I am say stream and just say collect and grouping by. Surely I want to grouping by city, right?
Right.
Employee name, employee city. But I'm not interested to only count, but I'm here interested to the name only.
Name. Yeah.
So here say employee colon name. I'm only interested name. Here they expected no method reference. So here say uh,
Uh,
uh
Today's example
yes,
is little tricky than
yes,
yesterday.
yes. Collector it to list to map to. Here I want to project not the employee, whatever employee, employee dot uh, name. What second parameter expected they had? Okay, downstreams. We have to provide the collector. Here I'm interested only name, not all the thing, right?
Right.
So by default, you're not passing, they return me complete employee object, right? Like here,
Right.
like first. But I'm not interested to all the employee name. I'm only interested to give the name, right?
Right.
So here say second parameter. No, here second parameter. Say you can pass me the downstream collector count. Uh, you say to collect. Okay, so collector dot uh, grouping by to map, no concurrent map, no. Again here want to just counting, no, don't want to count to map, to average to int, no filtering. Mapping, somehow mapping, I want to map, right? Just name mapping, yes, mapping. And I want employee to name. Okay, name and dot something. Here I want mapping. Why not? They are taking, 1 minute. Here surely I want to mapping collector dot mapping here say whatever the employee dot name, in this way. Mm, Mapping. Why not take mapping? Uh, Mapping here. I want to mapping. It's say map this, this. It should work. So why they are not saying what they're saying? Create mapping in a sample. No, something I'm missing here. Something we have to pass to downstream collector. Hey collectors, collector dot mapping. Let me check collector dot mapping. 1 minute.
Sure.
Google. Why dot net collector dot mapping? Let's do collector dot mapping. I want to just map the name, not I want interested to get all. So here say mapping this. I okay next parameter I want to collect in list. Sorry. So here say ki whatever the your employee name, and just after that you want to collect to list, right? The
Right.
next parameter after getting the name, what you want to do? Return the list. Okay. And
Right. Right.
now you just take just sometime. Now we are notice we are a collected name list map. Okay. Uh, so it should be good name like collect by city with employee name with EMP name, right? With
Right.
employee name. And here you can print same like right map, just printing in this map way, just key set whatever the map, and here just print value, here pass the name. Okay. So in this way we are able to get all the employee living in a particular city, and not employee only the name. So notice here I am getting Delhi have a Smith, US have a 3% Mary, James Janeth, and China have a two Tom. Oh no, now is the same name same two Tom, and Dhaka is Jonira, right?
Correct.
So in this way we are able to group something by city, group by name, and after that you want to what kind of all data or only specific you can do. Like here I want to counting, then you can say counting. So I'm not by default you say group by city. So by default they are grouping by city, and city become a key and list of employee become your output, right?
Correct.
And similarly say grouping by city, city become a key, but here counting they return a just number, right? I don't want to complete employee, I want to just count. Here they return the list, now they return the count corresponding. Sometime I'm not interested in just counting them. I want to just get a specific name. So you have said again like a getting means mapping, right? Here you say map, mapping, just name. And if you map name, then what you will doing after that? I say ki just collect to the list or collect to the set. Yeah, collect to here. You are past the hold place where they are going to store the name, right? So this part was missing, right? I was.
Right.
And lots of question maybe ask look the data here. So I'm now interested if I similarly like here a city name, similarly I want to find the all the employee name with respect to the department, right? I want to, but not just I want to department wise. How do similarly just we have to, this is the things I have to just not by city I want to buy here by department. So I just say department, right?
That's right.
And this is the done by me for the department wise, right?
Right.
D should be capital. Okay. And here say department wise, you can getting all the employee categories wise the department, right? a department. Like if this department have a two-person, this department have a those two-person, this department have a this department have a this, right?
That's right.
Good.
Yeah.
So
So in this line, in the
yeah,
collect,
yeah,
group by
yeah.
means um, like, okay, so how do you break it down? If I look at um, so group by means how you want to group.
Yes. Look the data here. Group means just this is the original data, right?
Yeah.
I want to this data in a group by city. Means ki just make one bucket of city USA, right? USA. And how many values? Just put in the one bucket, right? Another
Mm.
city XYZ. And how many values? This is the collection. Maybe this set, right? So here means key if in the case of department CS, this is the CS department, this is the CS department. CS department have a two value. One is Smith and Mary, right? So
That's right.
department name is only one CS, right? But corresponding
Right.
have a two value, Smith
Right.
and Mary. So we have to Smith and Mary in the collection of list, right? Smith, comma, Mary, right?
That's right.
So here grouping means just group the value, group by this is the become a key and corresponding value become your value. Just group by means they are
Mm.
going to create the map. Map.
So department, where do you mention that as a key?
This is group by. This is the first parameter, the key.
Okay, okay. And the second part is the
Second
value.
part key what you want. Here you want to count. Here you want to name. If you are not passing anything, by default they return the complete employee. Here notice first time I am not passing downstream any downstream. What the next processing? The by default uh, JVM understand key want to all the employee. They return complete employee object. That this is the
Mm.
key and this is become value. Second time interested, no, I want to not the value. I want to just counting. So I say second parameter counting. Sometimes no, I want to don't want to count. I want to only name of the all employees. They say okay, map them means projection selection. They say map them and they just give me the name.
But
And
the two lists,
say
normally
just
you put it on the second line, right? Two
yes.
lists.
So here this mapping functions take inner two parameter. One which value want and those value how collect. I am collecting to the list. So here notice this is
Oh, okay,
they
okay.
return the list of his name. This is your
Right,
city
right.
key the city, and this is your name. Name is not one. Name is the list of value. Name one, name two, right? So
That's
here
right.
should be the list. So how is a list? If you to list, if you have set, here become a set, right? So this parameter control key what value you want to return for corresponding key. This is the
Okay, okay. That's the part of the parameter because
right.
normally you
Mhm.
put a dot to list.
Yeah, this is that little bit very you can say very other employee or developer are uncomfortable to using this grouping by things. Hmm. Okay,
Oh, they're
but this
uncomfortable.
yeah, because if I'm saying you can write this code manually, you have write at least 10-20 line of code to solve this problem. The same
Okay,
thing I
okay.
am, you just do this. I want to like this output. All the city name corresponding employee name. Just do. Here we are doing in just one liner code, right? This is the one line
That's
code, right?
that's right.
So this is just initially whenever first time you look, this is a very uncomfortable. But the only reason how much times you practice, right?
Oh, okay, okay. I see, I see.
Okay. So
I see.
similarly here, one more option here might we can say filtering, and your whatever employee dot. Okay. So here you can multiple things you can apply like here filtering, mapping, everything in this collect as well as. So in short, collect is the reduce function. Just tell me right now. Look like already previous the stream start and after that we are applying some collect. until you are not writing the terminal function. The collect is a terminal function, just collecting the values, right? And while
Yes, sir.
collecting values, they are doing some more operation, like while collecting, not just return to list. I am say group by data in the department, and after that just get only name and then make list. So lots of operation you can do here as well, right? Here you can
Yes,
do
sir.
like here group by key like a and here you can say mapping. Similarly, filtering also we can apply like here.
Mm.
So lots of things just use of like filtering we can apply, right? So here you can use filtering and anything like okay, like filtering and then tool is filtering. Yes, grouping by employee, department, then filtering, and then collect. So lots of example you can find here like we did right here.
Right,
So
right.
here you can do collecting, filtering, multiple options right here. So till now we have understand group by specific and then filtering and then mapping. Also look like here I can apply, let's city name apply, right? This is the city name.
So,
Yes.
so in the for loop, what did you achieve in the
Just
for loop?
here, just I want to printing this map. This for loop just for print the map value. Map contain key value. So I'm just printing this is the key, this is the value, right?
Right.
For loop just printing here. If I'm not writing this for loop, then you are you can I can write directly this as well as S out this, right? So if you
Okay.
print, it will print data look like bus one liner. So I don't want one liner, different line. So this will print data like this way, right? This way.
Okay. Okay. I see. I see.
I
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
just not print data. This I want to print this data look like this fashion. So I say
Right. Right.
different
Okay.
readable more, right?
That's right.
So for that, here I am using the for loop is here, just for different way of printing, right?
Right. Right.
You write this way or this way, both are the same thing, right? This for
That's
loop
right.
and both are the same thing, just different look to read. So here I look like very clear to read data. He have to be carefully look this data, right?
That's right.
So this is the only purpose. Just let's do like here name. Uh, just 1 minute. Here
Sure.
I am just saying ki I want to filtering and whatever the employee I'm getting employee dot. So why not say to list here say employee city equal USA. Okay, comma K USA comma filtering K USA greater than map. Just I want to apply one filtering here. Here say department filtering, like here say group by employee department, right? And
That's
after
right.
they say ki collector dot filtering, I want to filtering by the employee name. Filtering here and then collect. Okay. You can also use like this way instead of for loop. For is key and value they are printing, right? So here I'm
Right.
saying key I want to employee filter. Here I want to filter by city, whatever the employee I have. You can write lambda expression, I'll employee dot city, right? Uh,
Right.
Method reference also it's works. Why hmm, employee colon city I want to filtering whatever the just say employee greater than zero and look like what one error expected. Okay, this one more. Okay, so here what I'm saying here, you can also apply like here group by city, filter city name, and then mapping. And let's do. So initial we started this question, right? Okay, what say USA, USA.
Yeah,
Okay.
spelling.
Yes. So they are only, you will notice you only getting those data, all others are not getting data, right? For
That's right.
USA, I have only these three employee, right?
Right.
So in this way, you sometime need kind of a different kind of while collecting data. You can do similar like a direct stream dot filter map reduce. Similarly, here in the while collecting data, you can say group by filtering and mapping as well as, and again to list, right?
So when we use group by, we don't like put dot. It's all comma.
Yes, right. This is the group by one method. Take the different parameter. This is the one parameter. This is the second parameter. This is the third parameter.
Mm,
Right. So this group by function designed by the Java library, they contain the one function, the classifier means you have decided the key. Second parameter downstream. Downstream is key, after the identify key, what you want to do. And collector is again like a kind of here collector have a different parameter you can pass, right? So don't go, but here understand inside this employee, we have passed the downstream. This is the downstream. Okay. So
okay.
this collector will take like here one function your key, and second is the downstream is further you want to do what after grouping you have a key, and corresponding key you have lots of value, right? So those
Right.
lots of value again is the collector again is the group of data. So here on those data I am interested to just what do here just do filtering, first just do filtering, and after that after filtering if you not pass this, by default they return the to list. If you not I pass, if I not pass this, okay, if I not pass this, then I say ki just let's to list here. So they return here, uh, here would just not modify this like different code. This is the one way, right? Another way
Right.
you can directly say here you can modify this. Okay, just print different line, and here say I am just, so here if you not pass the name they return a complete employee object, right? By default.
Right.
If you am just not interested in projection, I'm not mapping, then say to just return the list. So by default just I'm directly write the uh, s out. Okay. Mhm. Inside cv directive right here what the value print, right? You can write here. So lots of permutation combinations option. Okay, something missing. What they this why need Java? So here you notice we return complete list employee, right? By default. If you not
That's right.
apply the mapping. So this is the way sometime we want to apply, right? So
That's right.
might be sometime interested here. I want not the here. If you note the data in, I am getting the all the employee name right here. Notice here I am getting all. Why I am interested this not needed, right?
That's right.
So what we can do better way. This is the things. So let I write again, and I am interested not the all city, right? I am interested only the USA, right?
That's right.
So here, instead of applying filter here, Why not apply filter on the stream itself, right? Here say dot filter, right? Dot filter, and whatever the employee, similarly here, this filter I can apply in the top, right? Collect here and pass here, right? And
Right.
why unnecessary filter applying under? Because unnecessary data I don't want, right?
That's right.
So this is the more simple than all, because collect methods are, just let me do, okay, right here,
We can also, okay, I see. Mhm.
okay. Yes, yes, ask something.
We can also, so the collect, now the collect, the parameter has been shrinked to
Right.
2.
Yeah. So here, what I did, I say here collect method by default collecting all the source data, and I say don't collect all, just collect only those employee which are the USA. So here, if you run, you are getting only the, again I missed something here. Expected semicolon. Where expected semicolon? This is the same here. Here something extra. Yes, look like one is extra. This is okay. So here I am only get this a specific output, which initially we started to figuring out, right?
Right.
The initially our started key for a specific country. I want the all the employee name only, right? This is the USA and a specific all the employee which are living, right? Before
That,
that, in the case of if you not apply filter at the top, you are going to filter apply inside. The inside, at least we collect know all the city, right? And
that's right.
after that, you apply filter. You don't collect this, don't collect this, don't collect. Only collect specific USA. So
That's right.
only whenever you apply filter in the grouping, that means at least you get the all the value. Here, at least we are getting all the value. Top right here. So this is the sometime you can filter apply filter here or inside the group. The only difference is here, if you not apply this filter means they collect the all the value. If you not apply filter, they collect me all the value, right?
They collect all the value.
All the city. Here you notice here I am collecting all the city. But I say
That's
no,
right.
I want to only interested for the USA city. So we can apply filter here USA. So only this row come, all this processing not done for us, right?
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
it is clear. So you can apply depend upon your use
But
case,
if
right?
you put filter in the middle,
Uh,
then it will behave the same.
let again do. I am say put filter in the middle, right? And
Yeah,
thing.
like in between the collect, right?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, right here. I am say ki this line here, I am not interested to do here, right? I am going to do interested here, right? So here I have say filtering. Here you say whatever the filter and comma, right? And it's one bracket, right?
Right.
And here this means ki this stream give me all value to collect, means ki this by default city means ki they are collecting all the city name. And for doing downstream like getting name, to apply the only filter which are the USA, right? So here this collect methods are received, no, so here receive all the city name, right? So notice in the top you only get one row, right? But here at least we get all the city name, right?
Right. Right.
And inside after downstream, whatever the inside we are going to processing, we are only getting the specific city name USA. Rest is the not doing anything, right?
Right.
So this is the major uh, differences between where you are applying the place. Sometime in the collect method, your responsibility at least give me the all city name. I want at least all city name. And down processing, further down is uh, uh, streaming. I want only interested for the USA name and only interested for the name, right?
That's right. Yeah,
But you want apply this filter on top. That means this stream filter out all those city employee which is not in the USA. Only USA going to the collect, right? So
that's
this
right.
collect method only receive the one kind of data, city USA. That don't make again apply filter here, right?
That's
If you
right.
write again here, just like there is no make sense, right? You can write this code, but there is no make sense, right? Because already you have a filter out the only one data, right here.
Right, right,
So only this the place, right? Similarly here, might be you are not interested to mapping here. I can do mapping here, but whenever you map after that you return a string, then you cannot get the city name, right? This is a problem. So lots
oh,
of
okay,
plus
okay.
minus you can do. So majorly look like mapping and filtering things you can do while collecting. Collecting means you can just collect all the data and after that you are doing something, right?
Right, right,
So these are the very use. You can a unique API, used API. Collect is a terminal function, reducing operator. Whenever you write collect, that means our stream API going to work. Started the working, not a lazy evaluation.
right, right, right,
And here these are the syntax like group by. Here you want to return a to map, to set, multiple thing you can do here, right? Till now I have a written example like only uh, let like only the possible multiple value. Sometime might be this is the like each employee have only one employee ID, right? So
that's right.
cannot be duplicate. So instead of list we can use set, right? Why need a list, right? So here say list dot stream and say dot collecting and say grouping by. I am just grouping by employee column ID. So ID is a unique, right? Each ID have a only one thing, right? So here you can say by default they return as a two list, right? If you
That's right.
by default they return the list of employee, right? But I am not interested to list. I am interested. I know ki each ID have a only one name is corresponding, right? One ID don't have a two name, right? So here I can say, don't do like this, don't do like list. By default, here say I want to like a set or map. Anything you can do. Like here say, I don't want this. I don't want. I give the here second parameter say to set. So by default,
Right,
they are creating variable for the set. But you have to ensure that there is no duplicate, right?
that's right.
What say? Some mirror? No. If I'm not passing this, it will okay. And set. Yeah, you can say to set. Why not they are expecting to set dot no? Why? Then say why mapping. Let mapping employee colon name and after that say to set. What is this? Cannot resolve some but set. You can do set. Many times we do did set. By default they return list, but I want to set collector dot to set. Okay, why reason? By default set need the ordering of data, right?
Right,
You have to implement employee class as a comparable something, right?
right.
Or you have to as a pass the comparator, right? Something,
That's right.
right? So here need a comparator dot comparing let's by id itself, right? So due to that, whenever you're going to apply set, it will blame something, right? Because this employee object is by default not comparable, right? This employee object, right? This is, we're not implementing anything. This is the order by name. How to say this is the unique value, right?
That's right.
This is the problem. We are not able to write to set. Set means this class must be implement something uniqueness and not uniqueness, right?
Oh, that's why it will not work.
Yes, this is not. But set is allow. But set means they are going to the check. Set means try to make uniqueness, right? How to decide this employee one, employee two unique or not unique, right? So till now I have not discussed how we can check the two employee are equals or not, because this is not comparable, right?
Right, right.
So this is the lots of problem region you can even say to set. Okay, so lots of example you can look and just collector dot to set anything. So need kind of collectors are to set. They collect dot to collect. So here by default they are using string. The by default string is a comparable, right? So they are doing.
Yes,
But you like this is the book, new class they written, and they are creating the book, and here pass like a to set here to set. So now it will mention the okay, but just you are getting the name only, right? Only name part, right? So it would be good we can only get the name and then, right? It would be say just say like here just get name, right? Map, and just say employee name, employee, just let's id, and after that collect and say to just collect and say to set, right? Unique is id the set, right? So for extra dot where, so here you can say, oh, by default always set. Okay, set. Then you can say collector dot set or set, then return it set. So we have options. Whenever you say set, then you have to think, right? Your object should be comparable something, so that key our Java virtual machine is able to compare our object. Now you can say the set, right?
that's right.
Similarly, in the group by also use the set. But here I can id the your number can be comparable, right?
Right,
So you can say here. So if any custom object you are passing, those then means you have to define how compiler going to make arrangement, right? This is the integer by default. This class provided the JVM. So by default you cannot passing any comparator, right? But you
right,
can do, right? Okay. So lots of permutation combination we can do here. Let's explore. But today objective is that key collect is the one of the reduce function. They are reducing data, not just reducing, but also doing lots of permutation combination, right? Lots of
right.
operation while can do. Okay. Till now, before whatever the we have a list of like a number. Okay. Whatever the number, numbers here generally we can do like stream, and we can do like a filter, right? Whatever the
Right,
filter double equal to 0, you can do map, right? Whatever the map number, okay, number multiply by 2, okay, and
right,
can do like a collect. So collect here are generally tool list, right? Here tool list, or you cannot have any method to set, you can use the only collector dot to set, right? There is no direct method like a to, like here have a to list, but no method like a to set. If you want to use set, then you have to use only collect method. Collect
that's
method
right.
option have a to set or to map or anything, right? Here
Right,
multiple method like a to map you can do, right? I want to in the map. Then if you want to map, then you have to give the key value. What is the key and what is the value, right? So this collect have a lots of methods. We have to explore maybe further more classes here needed, but this is really very useful and nice API in the collect, right?
Oh, okay, okay. I see. I see. Okay. So it has more use, lot of
Yeah,
use.
yes, more use. Okay, so now you can set NS out. Okay, what say dot, okay, e variable address, what say double equal to, right? So here that means ki whatever the filter map here doing similar thing also you can do in the collect, and collect have a lots of other option like a to map, to set, to list. All the permutation combination here we can do.
Right.
These things only possible in collect. Direct not have the option to collect here to map. There is no any option direct. Only one method you have a directory dot to list. Okay, this is the direct method available. Okay, and after that there is no other method. You want to set, you have to use the collect, right? You want to map, you have to write map. Like you want to map, okay, so you have to I write the map as well as. So this collect have a lots of use cases. So I'm not cover all the things might be one classes, but this is the very really nice and rich set of functional API, you can say, in a Java stream API. lots
Okay.
of lots of inbuilt method here available, but for using this collect method you need a lots of practice as well as, right? Lots of practice needed here, but
That's
they
right.
real application sometime this collect API help us lots of time to save our time to writing the similar code. Lots of code you have to go to write in the our by own. But if you aware ki this is the collect API and lots of function you have, at least should be aware so that you can just explore and use them. If you don't aware ki this is the collect API and offer such feature, that by default you are going to write the code, right? Writing
That's right.
code might be defect, might be performance issue, might be someone bug can found, right? But these
That's right.
API are generally tested and useful, and lots of years since 2008 they are still going to using, right? API. So they are, if something problem, Java itself able to provide the fix, right? But generally it will not, will not observe any kind of a defect with this collect API. Just things the way you are using is right way or not. Right?
Okay. So mistake normally in the syntax,
Yes, the way you
like
are using.
how.
The purpose, yes.
Mm.
Right? So you can do map, map have a like ident function or that. So here we can set lots of things we can do right here. And
So collect has a lot of lot of
lots
things you
colors
can.
have lots of function. Instead of trying to say कि collect have you can to set, to list, to map, group by. Suddenly we have it like grouping by, right? Grouping by,
Right.
or you can say like a to set, like we can a to map. Lots of things we have, right? To do.
Right.
Surely lots of things we cannot cover, but just understand lots of things we can do using this collect. So collect function itself have a lots of options you have, right?
Right.
Like here you can also say to list. Okay, so just say I am just write dot, okay, collect 3. So I'm just trying to say this collect function have a lots of option like a two, you can say two list, like a two set, like a two map. Similarly, like we discussed initially, grouping by. So lots of explore options we have to explore in coming days if needed. But this is the very nice API developed by the Java for this is generally used in the real life application for the testing purpose. This depend upon the data use case. You have to ask question and try to solve the problem. Simple, like yesterday we did right here.
Right.
Okay, I think we have covered lots of things with respect to this collector API. So sometimes okay, collector is still a API. Like we talk many times like stream API. So sometime for this specific one function, like this is the collector is one function. This is a one complete topics is in the Java side the collector API. This is the all other collector API. So look
So
like
one topics on
Ye-
this.
yes, like till now we study like I'm always talk about the stream API, right?
Right.
Stream API. Okay. Similarly, now we can also talk collector API, right? So sometime I say stream API means ki after a stream you are filtering, map, reduce, tool list, right? These are the your stream API. And
Right.
after the collect, it's a collect dot grouping by. This is the collector API, right? Like a collector dot to set, like a to map, to grouping, right? Or here like
That's right.
mapping or filtering. All are these are the your collector API. Notice this is the collect method which take input is the only one parameter collector. Notice this is a collector. A collector is just like an interface, like a stream, right?
Right.
So similarly, for one specific method like collect method, Java have designed complete one API like collector API, like stream API. Similarly, collector API. API means lots of methods for you.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so let's you do practice. Any doubt, any confusion, surely we will connect them, right?
Yeah. For collect, we may have more questions.
Yeah, yes, because this is very nice data-driven API. Just you look your data and what you want the answer. Just try to solve using the collect API.
Okay. Okay. I see. I see.
And whatever you do this collect, you can do manually as well as you cannot do. You cannot whatever the problem we today solve, right? We can do from the our code as well as right.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we are good for the day.
Yeah.
Great, and take care.
No